Yes, yes, yes. The Ruto dilemma. Now, no one wants to talk about this. So I decided that I'm going to give you my 27 cents. Ruto is in no dilemma as we speak right now. The president of your country fully understands the members of the Wamunyoro congregation. So this is why I think, in my view, the president is not worried. And I'll give you 5 reasons. Number 1, the crew in Wamunyoro have nothing that binds them together. Zero. Not ethics, not discipline, not etiquette, nothing. Nothing binds them together. So when we look at the guys from Eugene Wamalwa, Cleophas Marara, Matiang'i, Eugene Wamalwa, Kalonzo, Martha Karua, this Wamunyoro guy, if I've forgotten anyone else, that means that they're irrelevant. So nothing binds these people together. Nothing would be said that they are fighting for. Number 2, it's okay to push the Ruto must go narrative. Yes, Ruto goes, who comes in? We can't chase a hyena from taking our food and hand over to a jackal. We can't. It's all the same family. It's a dog family, all of it. So when we're saying that we want to do away with Ruto, which is okay, we can't then hand over the meat to a jackal. No, we can't. They have no clear plan of what they want. Their main thing is Ruto must go. Then when he goes, what is necessary? None of the men or women listed in that Wamunyoro convention can lay claim to any achievement in our country. None. And so when we sit and ask ourselves, if we are saying Ruto must go, then what is the ripple effect? And that reminds us when we spoke about the 2002, and we were saying yawezekana bila Moi, we knew Moi, the structures were dead. We knew he needed to leave because we needed to have a leader of the 21st century in office. We needed fresh blood. In return, what did we get? Moi didn't leave. Moi was retained under a different structure. So when we say Ruto must go, we might send Ruto away and bring back Ruto under a different structure. Number 3, our country has structures that need to be set out. These structures need to be enforced by our courts. So what has happened is that we've forgotten that we have 3 structures of government: the legislature, the parliament, and the executive. The 3 of them are not held hostage by anyone. No. But we do not understand how the government works, so we think the buck stops the president. It doesn't. Ideally, under the new constitution, the most powerful person is the CJ. It's not the president. But we've made it look like Ruto is everything. No. The president knows very well there's no plan. Because 1, the judiciary is weak because it's corrupt. The parliament is weak because it's super corrupt. And then there's the executive. So you're saying the president has an option of being left out of office. By who? You have no hold of the parliament because largely the parliament is pro-Ruto. The judiciary is pro-Moi. It's not even Ruto. The judiciary is pro-Moi. That means from 1990s to now, the large population of the judicial officers are pro-Moi. Now, 4thly, there is this noise being done by the likes of Kimani and Farouk about Uhuru. The only dilemma the president has is who will the youth support? Will they have their own choice of candidate? Look at the West world. When the youth have united behind one of their own, who is part of the not part of the structure, it decentrals inakasirisha kila mtu. So at this point, the youth, no one knows who they will support. And I don't know why we would be shocked. The youth might even decide to support Ruto. It's not a guarantee that the youth will go with Wamunyoro or the crew because a few of youth were killed last year. Yes, we are sad they were killed. But the only question I keep asking myself is, has anyone figured out who the youth will support 2027? The president isn't worried, because as he sits right now, he is so sure the youth are not pro Omnyoro. They are not also pro him. So they'll be stagnant, looking for a leader who they don't have. That was number 4, yes. The last one, which I put across every time, is politics is about interests. The president is building enough interest and enough political power such that every dynasty person can comfortably work behind him and know he's protected in whichever way, which is what happens the world all over. You must toe the line of the government of the day to have your interests protected. So the president has also ensured that he has amassed enough wealth to be able to sit on those tables, that he was previously an unwanted character. So when we're saying that the wealth of the dynasty, now you can't call him a hustler, you can't not call him a hustler, because he was a hustler who became a dynasty. The kind of wealth the man is amazing makes him a candidate in the dynasty world. So we are saying Ruto must go, but we don't have a plan. So Ruto is not in any dilemma, because we keep saying Ruto has a dilemma. What dilemma? We have a congregation of politicians. First of all, 80% of the politicians in Wamunyoro are political losers and lightweights in their fields. Now they will come to an election in 2027 where money and brains will work. 90% of them are not even able to come back as their MPs or senators in the areas. They are using this Wamunyoro subject to get them to have a clout in their local area. And don't be shocked. So, final part before I wind up. My president, Ruto, does not have a dilemma for 2 reasons. A Matiang'i candidate will get off people the train. A Kalonzo candidate gets another people off the train. A Karua candidate gets people off the train. I'm not going to even discuss regarding he can't be a candidate in 2027. It's not possible, it's not tenable. So if anyone was to run for a seat and win against the president, it is not anyone who was in the Wamunyoro party on Sunday. It's not any of them. And as we speak right now, the president is very comfortable in office for another 10 years, if that is a crew that is looking to get him out of office. So whether we like it or not, Mr. President, you're safe. Unaona ile kitu tunasemanga, there's a Nigerian comedian who says blah blah blah, you're safe. For now, the president is 100% safe and secure. Hawa wengine wanapiga kelele, tafadhali rudini mjiuliza maswali important. And most importantly, if you want to get rid of William Ruto from the presidency, the card is with His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Na kwa hao machache, ninaenda hiyo Nyeri, lakini siendi Wamunyoro. In the evening I'm having tea in Nyeri, not Wamunyoro. Haya. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of the day.